Hello, and today I'm here reviewing Sweet Legacy. This is kind of actually like a mistake book because I actually ordered the hardback version and I got a paperback. So now I'm going to have to order it again. So, anyway, let me get on with what happens in this book. So, this is from the Sweet Venom series by Tera Lynn, and I love her. This is her best series, in my opinion. And it's written in 3 point of views from Greer, Gretchen, and Grace. And I'm just going to tell you, there is going to be spoilers because there is something that I have to discuss about the end of this book. But for now, for non-spoiler people, the reason you should give this book a chance is because it's about triplets and they literally come from like every walk of life because they were separated at birth and adopted out. One of them ended up in the foster care system and she ended up with some not so nice people, horrible people as a matter of fact. So she ended up running away and she kind of had to fend for herself. And that is Gretchen. Now, Greer, on the other hand, took the exact total opposite and she was adopted by rich people and she's lived her entire life as a princess. And then there's Grace. And Grace has been adopted by your pretty average upper middle class American family, and she has a lot of love. She's very rich in love. So we go through, this is the final book, and this is about them trying to decide whether or not to close the gate. I mean, whether or not to open the gate and let the monsters out and be responsible for patrolling it for eternity, I guess. So that leads us to the spoiler. Okay, so if you don't want to be spoiled, go away. At the very end of this book, we find out that the two original Gorgons are going to be elevated to goddess status. And they are going to give their immortality to two of the sisters so that it would stay balanced, and two sisters are mortal and one will be mortal. And by the end of the book, they had not decided who that was going to be. And I see a lot of online debates about who it's going to be. A lot of people say it's going to be Gretchen because she's pretty much like a bossy person and she's always sacrificed, and that's just how it is. And a lot of people are actually saying Greer will stay mortal because she'll feel like it's her obligation as the eldest. Although I don't really see Greer doing that. I find her very I like her, but I think she's also a little self-absorbed. Now, what I think is going to happen is I think that Grace would probably be the one to shove immortality aside and live a human life. Now, there are reasons I think that, because Grace is really the only one who hasn't suffered. Grace was rich in love. She had a great family life. And her family is mortal. And her boyfriend is mortal. The other two boys have something to do with the supernatural world, and I would not find it impossible for them to get some immortality. And my view on this is Grace has a huge conscience. Now, whether she realizes it or not, I'm sure that she realizes that Greer's life was very, very lonely. And so she's going to need immortality to make up for that. And she's also going to look at Gretchen and say, your life was just horrible. You always got the bad end of the stick. So I really think that Grace is going to take it, because I don't think immortality would be a happy thing for her, because I think that she would want to move on with her human family. Even though she loves her sisters, I think that she would want to stay with her human family and her human boyfriend and live a normal life. So, anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think happened after the book ended, because I don't think that there will ever be another one. I'm pretty sure there's not, because this was written a while ago. So, anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.